Alright, so we're now in Prowling the Grounds, which is the home world of Raleigh in the
That blimp looks like the
Tide
most
of
secured
Terror.
location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Alright, and hit this right here. As I mentioned, probably one of my lesser enjoyed home worlds from the game, however, still a very solid one. There's a horseshoe, as I mentioned, a lucky charm. One thing that is
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine has sunk its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the ground's negligent display below decks, and I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times.
Hey, Sly, you can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
this. We're gonna go into the machine first, actually. So, as I mentioned, that's Raleigh's home world. The lucky charms provide protection, things like that.
Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
It's Billy. The levels here on Raleigh's are probably one of my lesser liked ones as well. I do want to grab this bottle.
If you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
I think if I had to pick a home world
Remember,
in
Sly,
game
hold
1,
down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
the one known as Mesa City is probably my all-time favorite. Actually the second home world. Get this bottle. Oop. 30 clue bottles in this level as well. They do range. I think there might be some where it actually gets up to 40. Maybe I'm thinking of the latter games, but I think that is all. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I got in a huge kick to play. Sly Cooper all of a sudden. But there's never a bad time to really play it. Beautiful platforming skills. Somehow this one survives. I don't know how that first bottle... I see that almost every time I go through this level, and the one of the bottles almost always never breaks. Now, Raleigh does have one of my lesser liked levels, which is a little top-down shooting simulator almost. And it is... I really loved it as a kid, but I somehow found out that I'm worse at it as an adult. I also don't understand fully, but... I miss the days of platformers like this being the dominant genre of game. I really do. I think the platforming genre is not as alive and well as it once was. I don't really play. I should have made sure I didn't miss anything. Too many of today's platformers either, so I can't say that I fully support the newer ones, but okay. Okay. And as always, there's always one that survives. I guess one of the more prominent ones from today's times would be like, I guess Banjo-Kazooie. It's not super new. Obviously, there's still newer games that are coming out and everything, but definitely one of the more prominent titles. Aside from that, I don't truthfully know. Okay. Okay. Let him trigger. Whew. Not wanna. Alright. Okay. There's the safe. Okay, so those safes over there as well. Those typically will contain glue bottles. So there's probably 2 or 3 in here. We do have 2, and we are only missing 1 now. Intriguing, because I don't know where it's actually at. May just be right around the corner here. Oh, I forgot what I was supposed to do. You have to jump onto that. Okay. Oh, there she is. Alright. Let's hit those safe.
To enter the vault code. I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
And our second vault is down into the machine.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
And that is that. As you can see, I now have the roll move. In case I didn't showcase it earlier. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Had a bit of technical difficulties there. Now we will hold on to this hook as we go into the machine. And the spinning key. And folks, that will finish us up into the machine and into the machine, where we still are missing the hourglass down there, but that is for a later day. I will see you guys in the next level.